Well, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, one and all. Welcome back to the New Galaxy Gamers channel, and welcome back to our first city here in City Skylines 2. I hope you're having a good day, having a safe, wonderful, and successful start to your week this week. If you're new to the channel, welcome aboard. If you're a returning member, welcome back to you as well. Great to have you all here hanging out with me, having fun, learning from each other and from me, and me learning from you guys. Joining the conversation in the Discord server and in the comments section. It's awesome to see you all here, and it's great to have you here as well. And as usual, all usual disclaimers are in the description of the video. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, we got some work to do today. We got to deal with our garbage and recycling. That is something we must do. So I want to get that going. Let's see. Let's see if we have... what we have here. We need to work on that, but I want to make sure that we're not overspending. You know, as much as I like to dump, okay, so that'll get us to there. We have point-wise. We only got one. All right. So we can now go ahead and check in here. Let's see how much garbage, how much our incinerator is going to cost. Oh, we can actually do a landfill now. Okay. Oh, cool. Well, I guess I can do a landfill, so let me see. Well, before we do that, let's, out of that. Alright, so let's go ahead. We'll grab our coffee, our donuts, our bagels, our Egg McMuffin, sausage, egg, and cheese biscuits, meatball subs, fruit roll-ups, whatever it might be for our favorite breakfast, lunch, dinner, or snack. And from our favorite local mom and pop coffee shop, and we'll get cracking. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this done now that we can afford this. But let me do one more thing. Let me cut these on so that we know we're not going to be hitting any of our natural resources. That would just suck. Made out of mud, a poor man, out of muscle and blood in bones. Alright, I'm gonna put the garbage actually right here. That makes sense. Alright, so we'll go ahead and we'll do this. Boop. 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 This will allow garbage pickup to be taken care of. There we go. Alright. We should be seeing them starting to come out here shortly. And there comes the first truck getting ready to go. Oh, the first trucks are heading out. Okay, so our garbage situation should be taken care of shortly, so that's going to help. All the garbage trucks are leaving. They're going to pick up the garbage. That's good to see. Okay, so we've got garbage now taken care of. Don't you folks worry. Let's all right. So all right, we'll see where this one goes, and we'll see if it does what it needs to do. I don't know why it's going slow. Maybe they've slowed down the traffic speed. That could be why. All right, we're coming up to our first intersection here as we head to the town. See which way he goes. He is going straight. That probably means he's going in town. So it's probably going to take us some time to get to where it needs to go. Alright, I'm just gonna... What the heck with you? Alright, so we got that. It is going to take some time. Alright, so let's check our budget. Our budget expense is a little low. Our revenue is now lower than our intake. That's not what I wanted. What I got for... Let's see what we got for special industries, because that's where it's going to help us, I think. Alright, we can do these now. Alright. Okay, so we can actually do these, so let's do these. Let's put our thingamabob back on here. And let us... I don't know why that was open. Thank you. You dumb screwballs. Okay. And now we will put you where you want to be. This will give us another revenue point here. Which is what we need right now. Okay. There's one. And I'm going to put another one right next to it, right next door. And I'm sure I'm going to have somebody saying, hey, you forgot your stone quarry, and I probably did, actually. But we will put one down, just to be sure. Now, the beauty about stone is you can pretty much put it anywhere and it's gonna be just fine. There we go. Okay. I will throw another road. Let's put a... Alright, let's see if this helps our budget a little bit. Not helping our budget. Well, it is just getting going. So, let's see. I could put... Oh, actually, I could put a stone quarry right here. Yeah, I'll put it right here. Alright, we'll put a stone quarry here, that way... Just in case for some odd reason I forgot it. I don't think I did, but... Just in case... Okay, got a stone quarry. Okay, so that'll take those a couple of minutes to get going. Alright. I'm gonna toss down a couple more industry right here. Okay. Put down a couple of commercial stores right here for these guys. Yeah. Okay. That'll give them commercial. How we're doing up here. All right. We should start seeing some balancing coming up here. I mean, we've got recycling going. We can get all the garbage out of here. Now it's just going to be a matter of fire and police and things like that. All right. Oh, I can put coal down, can I? We see where we are per milestone lines. Oh, we got a ways to go there. And I don't want to... But we are in the red now. Yeah, we are in the red now. So that means I cannot use my... Alright. So right now we're bouncing around... Yeah, coal is going to be something we want to sort out. Okay. So we got a lot of work to do. Question is, do we have any roadways that can access us oil and coal yet? We don't. I'm not there anyway. Well, we could. There is a way to do it if I could come up. Okay, there's a... Oh, wait a minute. We do. We do, my friends. You. Okay. Where are you? Company. I don't know what you're producing. Okay, it looks like an oil plant. Yeah, it's oil. Okay, so that is oil. That means I could put a coal plant here, I think. All right, so I think I could actually... This will actually help reduce our intake on our importing of coal, which will actually help protect us cost-wise. And this will actually help reduce the budget a little bit. The deficits, anyway. All right, there we go. Okay, oops. That should help. That should get us coal going. Let it cycle through and get stuff going there. That should actually start taking care of that for us. All right. Well, that's got a long way to go for the city, so that's going to take a little while for that to actually get going. But we know we got coal now, so we know we're going to be able to reduce that. So that's a good thing. Because then I'd like to, once we can get ourselves, dig ourselves out of the mess we made by accident. Look here. Because we are actually producing wood, so that's most of our things that we have up right now are producing. The oil is still not, but that's probably because we're not there yet. Coal should start producing very soon. It may be more of a residential demand issue now. Yeah, it is. Okay, so let's go in here. Let's us. Oh, if it's. I don't think there's anything there. Find out. There we go. Apparently there wasn't. Alright, so that should help. Alright, so that's starting to build stuff in, so we should be okay. We should be able to start reducing that deficit a little bit more. Put some apartment buildings down yet. Density housing. Okay, so we can't do apartment buildings yet. We need to get to Tiny Town before we're going to do apartment buildings, but... Now, we could do... Now, do I need commercial too? Yes, I do. All right. The... All right. Let's put in some... All right, looks like residential demand has now gone down. That is good. We need building demand, low unemployment rate, happiness, taxes. Medium density residential demand. Okay, so there is no actual commercial demand, but there is a medium residential demand. Okay. Well... Okay. See how that does. So we have some medium residential demand that I was missing, but now we'll start putting some of that in. That's good. I think that's the first time I've seen medium residential demand so far in the city, but that's actually a good thing. So we can get the residential demand down, that'll be helpful. Okay, I'm sorry about that. I had to refill my coffee. Okay, so we've got... Good, okay. Looks like we're going to be okay. Once we get rid of that loan, it's going to be helpful. All right, we've taken care of the demand. That should actually start helping to build up the oil production and the coal production better. And we'll slowly get ourselves to the next milestone, so that way that's going to help. See what we got going on down here. It's raining. Now they're probably going to want some posh. Still had some residential area. They're probably going to want... they're going to want some medium commercial. Okay, our deficit's going up a little bit again. We'll get there. Slowly. let's see if our coal is starting to go down. Oil production is not going down yet. That's okay. Okay, so it looks like we are starting to extract some coal. So that's good to know. Okay, so it is good to know that we do seem to be producing coal. Mining coal. So that's actually good in the grand scheme. And our production is up. Okay, so we should be okay. Our revenue is exceeding our expense budget right now. Our deficit is starting to go back down, which is good. So as long as we keep that going now for a little while, we should be okay. So I think our next goal will be to get ourselves to a point where we can pay off that loan, because once we pay that off, that just reduces that expense budget, which will help reduce the overall issues in the city. But we are slowly eating away at the we are slowly now eating away at our debt, which is good. So what I may do off camera today is I may let this run for a little bit, so that way we can build up some money. Maybe during my lunch break or something. But we are slowly eating away at the negative balance, which is good. And like I said, as soon as we're able to pay off the rest of that loan, we will. We are now under negative 2,800 to go. So we're doing good. We are doing good. So the next two things I want to get sorted out will be fire and police. Those will be the next two services. We are now under minus 2,000 to go. Okay. So for fire, we're going to need 120 for the first one. We're going to need 220,000 for fire and police to get that service started. So that's going to be our goal to get there. Now, I don't know if there's an automatic bulldoze. And we do have a fire. We can do about it right now. Oh, they're waiting for an ambulance. I thought that was a fire for a second. Now, the one thing I did, there was one mod that I did like in City Skylines 1, and that was the automatic bulldozer, which just took care of everything for me so I wouldn't forget about it. Because we all knew that I had a tendency of forgetting things. So I'll need to look to see if there is a mod for it. For City Skylines 2. I don't know if there is, but I hope there is, kinda. All right, we're just under minus 1,000. So what I'll do is I'll let this probably run off camera, like I said, because we are getting to that point where, yeah, we are at our hour mark, a little over, but that's okay. What I'll probably do is let this run off camera, and during my lunch break today, and then I will deal with it that way. That way we don't have to worry about it. That way we'll have some money coming in. We need 220,000 in order to get fire and police in here. I'd like to be able to pay off the rest of that loan too. So those are going to be the goals for the next episode. Get ourselves to a point where we can actually pay things off and reduce that budget more so we have more money coming in, because we want the town to be successful, profitable, and we want it to grow, and we want to beautify the town too, and all that good stuff. So that being said, We are going to want to get some parks in here, too, to help with happiness. But you need Grand Village for that. All right, we are out of the red. Well, all right, ladies and gentlemen, I think we'll go ahead and we'll call it there. Like I said, I'm probably going to leave this running for a little while off camera, so that way I can make sure that we have what we need. But we are doing good. We are getting there. We're getting back to where we need to be, and that is a good thing. And hopefully that won't take long. But yeah, the goal for our next episode will be to get fire, police, and that loan paid off. Those are going to be next episode's goals. This episode, we balanced the budget, got ourselves back to where we can be in a good situation going forward. So with that being said, I do hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, please be sure to hit the like and the subscribe button. Smash that bell notification icon to let yourself know when the next video comes out. And be sure to share the link to the channel with your family, your friends, your colleagues, your coworkers, your pet kitty cat, pet puppy dog, pet parakeet, pet bunny rabbit, pet guinea pig, pet kangaroo, pet koala bear, pet panda bear, pet bobcat maybe. I think they're kind of cool. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, by sharing the link to the channel with others, by smashing the notification icon, by liking the videos, by subscribing, by doing all of that, you're helping the channel grow and you're helping this wonderful community grow as well. Please feel free to join the conversation in the comments section and in our Discord server. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I look forward to seeing you all in the next episode, and I hope you have a safe, wonderful, and successful rest of your week. From the New Galaxy Gamers channel, happy gaming.